Hey players. So Lieutenant Dwayne Smith, who was a supervisor and the responding supervisor on the scene of Tyre Nichols' brutal beating, was given a chance to retire before he was fired, and therefore he will be able to keep his benefits. So the reports read that Lieutenant Dwayne Smith, who spent 25 years on the Memphis Police force, was the police supervisor who responded to the scene of Tyre's arrest and brutal beating. Now, he was facing disciplinary charges for neglect of duty, unauthorized public statements, and compliance with regulation when he submitted his retirement on March 1st. His disciplinary hearing was scheduled for March 2nd. Now, at that disciplinary hearing, they were supposed to go over the fact that Lieutenant Dwayne Smith failed to get Tyre Nichols medical care or remove his handcuffs, despite hearing him say he can't breathe. Records say that despite Lieutenant Dwayne Smith noticing Tyre Nichols' injuries, he failed to obtain reports from other officers about their use of force. He also lied to Tyre Nichols' family and told them that Tyre had been driving under the influence, even though there was no evidence to support such a conclusion. And Lieutenant Dwayne Smith also failed to wear his body camera during the arrest in violation of the department's policy. I'm not sure if Lieutenant Dwayne Smith was on paid administrative leave pending investigation before this disciplinary hearing, but what he decided to do was go ahead and retire from the police department, and that enabled him to keep his pension and benefits. Now, the attorney for the family of Tyre Nichols, civil rights attorney Ben Crump, said that it's extremely disturbing that the Memphis Police Department accepted the retirement of this senior officer. Memphis Police and officials should do everything in their power to hold Lieutenant Smith accountable and not let his cowardice in resigning sidestep the consequences of his actions. As we know, 7 other officers have been fired, including 5 who were charged with second-degree murder. 3 members of the Memphis Fire Department were also terminated over their failure to provide Tyre Nichols with medical care. This is ridiculous and a hot boo-boo shitty mess, and yet another failure by the Memphis Police Department. I mean, the mitigated gall of them to accept the retirement of this guy where he keeps his pension, even though he failed to provide medical care for Tyre Nichols. He also failed to document anything properly, and he also lied to the parents saying that Tyre was under the influence when he was not. It's absurd, and I'm hoping that something will be done about it, but I doubt it. Players, put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. This is WD Mo for the Black Accurate News.